I want to start this video off by saying I have a lot of videos pre-filmed. So, yes, I got a haircut, I got it dyed also. It's even more scrunched up than it was before, like straightened, it's longer, but it's pretty short now. So when you see my long hair, I'm not wearing extensions, that is my hair. My hair is dyed now, and it was dyed a different color in those videos, so you're gonna get a lot of hair variations. But I think once we pass December, or once we get through November and we're solidly into December, my hair is gonna stay the same. Now that that's out of the way, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and my room's a mess today, so we're going with this background again. I literally threw all the crap that was on my futon on my bed and I'm avoiding cleaning it because I'm a good kid. Anyway, today we're doing an impulsive book haul. When I was planning out all of my videos for November, December, January, and February, I did not plan for a book haul because I didn't plan on buying any books and I didn't know when a book haul would be, and I bought a bunch of books recently, and so now we're doing a book haul. I'm so excited and I want to show you guys these books, and it's been a long time since I've gotten books and I'm this excited about them. So starting with the books that sort of started it all, really. So the very first one is Saga Volume 9 because I have been wanting this book since before it came out, and now it's out and I finally read it and it was so good, so good. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars to this one. This is the 9th installation in the Saga. Can't really call it a series, but I mean, I guess they're graphic novels and they're absolutely amazing. They're sci-fi and fantasy and I love them. They are literally the best things ever. I love these series so much and I need the next one. The next one that I got is one that I had not ever heard of before, and it looked really interesting. It looked really good, so I figured I would try it, and that is Brave Enough by Katie Gardner. First of all, this cover is absolutely stunning. I love it. This is what drew me in initially, was the spine, because that's all I could see on the bookshelf. And then I saw this, and then I read the back, and it sounded really, really interesting. So this is about a girl. Her name is Kaysen, and she's a dancer. She has been her whole life because her mom owns a dance company. And so dance has been a huge, huge part of her life, and she's danced forever. She was about to she's auditioning for the American Ballet Theater, and her leg has really been bothering her. She has an injury and it ends up being cancer. So I don't think that's a huge spoiler. It doesn't say it on the back, but it's within the first chapter. There are other things along the way that if you read the blurbs, it will spoil you, so I would steer clear of those. But this book was so, so, so good. She also meets a boy named Davis who had childhood cancer but is now a recovering drug addict. He was cured of his cancer, luckily, but he's struggling with his sobriety when his ex-girlfriend comes back into his life and is tempting him and tempting him and tempting him, and it's really, really hard for him to stay sober. But they meet each other and they become friends, and they try and understand each other's issues, if that makes sense, and not necessarily sympathize, but more so comfort the other one when someone's really, really upset about something, because while Davis has gone through cancer, he hasn't experienced a loss that Kaysen has because of her cancer. It's taking dance away from her, she feels. And so he hasn't really dealt with that before, and she's never dealt with drug addiction. So they try and help each other a lot, and I think it's really, really cute and also very eye-opening to what people with addiction struggle with. So I found it really, really interesting and really, really good. Then I got some books in the mail because I remembered that I had a gift card and I wanted some books, so I went a little crazy. First one is Keturah and Lord Death. I've been wanting this one since I saw Sophie over at Sophie's Series talk about it in an older video, and it sounded really, really good. It's about a girl who gets lost in the forest one day and stumbles upon Death, and he is a person, and he's about to take her away, and she's like, no, give me more time, and he's like, no, I'm here. And she says, okay, well, I'll tell you a story. And so she tells him a story, and he said, well, how does it end? And she said, if you let me live one more day, I'll tell you the ending tomorrow. And so during that day she has to try and find her true love, and it's very cute. The main character is very, very strong and tries not to rely on other people, which I found very refreshing. It was a very nice fairy tale-esque story. Like, it felt like a new old fairy tale, if that makes sense. Honestly, I feel like it wouldn't be one of my videos if my dog didn't interrupt me. The next book that I got was Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. This is a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, and I have not read this one yet, surprisingly, but I am so excited to. It's like 450 pages, and it just looks so good. It's about this girl who has to protect this prince that she doesn't even like, and they end up like falling in love, and they have to go on an adventure, and it's just your typical fantasy princess story, and I'm so freaking excited. Next is one that I saw in the bookstore when I went and got Brave Enough, and that was The Last Wish of Sasha Cade by Cheyenne Young. This is another cancer story, but this one is about a girl who has lost her best friend to cancer, and then she receives a letter from her like after she has died, and she's a little bit confused, and I think there's like a scavenger hunt in there, and she's falling in love. But the tagline says, "But can Raquel remain true to herself while also honoring her friend's final wish?" So I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. The cover is really cute, and I'm really excited. This one is also one that I've never heard of, and I haven't heard any reviews. I looked on Goodreads for both this one and Brave Enough to see if they had good star rating, and they did, but I didn't really look at any reviews, so I'm super excited to see what I think of this. The next one that I got in that package was The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine. This book is one that I have been looking high and low for in the bookstore every single time I go, and they just never have it, so I ordered it online. This is a Snow White retelling, and I can never remember the synopsis, but every single time I read it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this sounds so good, I should read it right away. So I'm very excited to read this one. I've never read a Snow White retelling, and it sounds so good. Plus, it's the first book in a series, and all of the covers look stunning, and I haven't really read the synopses because I'm scared to spoil myself, but people generally, I think, really enjoy this series, so I'm super excited. The next book I did not get in that order. I actually went out and bought, and that's because I've been wanting it for a while, and that is The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. I think I have no idea how to pronounce her last name, and I'm so sorry, but this is about a girl who is dating this famous actor, and she's not really that interested in him. She's just kind of like exclusively hooking up with him, and 5 months into their relationship, it is his birthday. They go to this Dodgers game with his friends, and he proposes to her on the Jumbotron, spells her name wrong, says "I love you," which he's never said before, in front of 45,000 people, and she declines. And the thing that is hard for her is not saying no to him, it is the publicity that follows that she was not prepared for. And Carlos, who was in The Wedding Date, he saves her. He sees that she's like about to be ambushed with paparazzi, and he's like, "No, I got you," and takes her out of there, and then he ends up being her rebound. Neither of them want anything really serious, but then they develop feelings for each other, and I'm assuming they fall in love because it's a romance book, and what would it be without that? But I am currently reading this one and really enjoying it. The last book is another one that I ordered, but literally just came in, which is why I'm filming this. And again, I'm so excited. I've only heard one person talk about this, and they sound so good. Like, I'm confused as to how to open this. I'm also confused as to how I've not heard more about this because it's a very popular author. Let's just try ripping it here. Oh yes, okay. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna take this out because it has my address on it. Ah, yes! Yes! It looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited. Okay, this book, I gotta calm down, hold on. The book that I just opened was Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have actually never read one of her books before. I've heard her writing is so good, but this is the first book in the Covenant series, and I had to like order from one of the special buyers on Amazon, you know what I mean, for this edition of the book because I don't like the new covers and I wanted this edition. This deals with Greek mythology. So basically there are purebloods and half-bloods, and purebloods are like the children of the gods, and half-bloods are children of purebloods and humans, maybe? I don't know. But the half-bloods they have a choice, they have to make a choice to become part of the Sentinel or to like ignore like their special abilities maybe, and like I have no idea. It sounds good every time I hear like the description of it, and I've been wanting it for a while. This book is beautiful. This cover is so stunning and I'm so excited to read it. You guys have no idea. I've been waiting for this book. Once I finish The Proposal, I am reading this one. I cannot wait. Okay, I'm gonna end this video so I can read. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I got a lot of books. They're literally all spread around me right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books in this book haul, which is pretty manageable, I would say. Kind of a smaller book haul for me, but still a lot of books, and I am so excited. I'm making my way through them one at a time and having an amazing time doing it. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see book reviews for any of these in the comment section below, because I want to do a book review. I want to do a book review, but I want to know what you guys want to see, so let me know for sure, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys! I'm so excited!